Well, look at that. We're live for another Joking Adventure Hour. This is Wednesday, July 15, 2026. Hello to X Rumble and BitChute. Hello to YouTube. Hello to Lurks and Bots. Hello to the chat. Hello to George.
Greetings, everybody. Greetings.
We stream every night because the stories are real, but the news happen to be fake.
Oh, yeah. Except for Canada. All news is legit.
Before we jump in, be sure you get your copy of The Immortal Mask 200-page graphic novel. It's a crime thriller superhero story set in 1947's Atlanta, Georgia. You follow an intrepid reporter who was given a task to find out the truth. Follow that reporter, Benjamin Frost, as he tackles the underworld. All right. And you can get it at Dinales.com, CriticalBlast.com, and Amazon.com.
And everywhere else.
And everywhere else. Eric. President Trump is preparing to drop bombshells that the CIA knew and withheld from him during his first term, that the fact that the foreign power meddled in the U.S. election and China compromised voter data per CVS.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You're telling me the CIA knew the election meddling and they did nothing?
That's what it sounds like it. But you know what? I don't believe it until I see that. I see President Trump tomorrow at 9 p.m. saying that. Because otherwise it'll be a fake news. He could be just talking about tomorrow it'll be my granddaughter's birthday and I want to wish her a happy birthday. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
So,
thanks for coming out. Oh, by the way, did you notice that the aircraft carrier that I just moved into the Middle East? No? Okay, good.
Yeah. just ignore that. Ignore it all.
I'd rather save it. It will concern that subject, and we'll have a couple of other things to say also. But I'd rather save it, but it's really big news. It's really, really big news. And our country has to shape up. But that's what we're going to be talking about Thursday is it doesn't get bigger, because without free and fair elections, you don't have a country. We'll be discussing other things too, but it's going to be a very big announcement. Yeah? I'd rather save it. It will.
All right. Rather save it. We'll see it. TMZ, Chuck Schumer seemingly rips a loud fart on the Senate floor.
No.
In the NDAA, and we need a complete investigation that's independent. Now on Iran and the NDAA, when all the Trump administration, complete investigation.
What? We're listening for a sound? Is this what the show's come to? We're listening for a fart sound?
Yeah, right past. You didn't hear it?
No. Let's move on. He's talking. Okay, I get the joke.
No. He was talking and he was ripping one off.
Okay, it's a shame.
Yes. He's still old. Lives of TikTok breaking former vice chair of the Arizona Democratic Party, Brianna Westbrook, a man pretending to be a woman, has been arrested for allegedly breaking into a home and threatening homeowner with a knife.
Jeez.
Yeah.
First, it's stealing people's luggage. Now this?
Yeah. In case you don't know his name, Ryan Chen, often referred as the Chinese Trump, is a 42-year-old Chinese businessman and social media personality from Chongqing who went viral for his uncanny impersonation of Donald Trump. You don't know it, but I'm actually one of his bodyguards when he comes over to China. And I said, you got to believe me. I have to wear these masks, and it's very tough and hard. But I'm just right here kind of showing you. So when I always come to China to meet President Xi, this is just me being me, wearing a Trump mask.
When you look over here, you might think you're in the 90s. Very old, very old. But when you look up on this side, look at that. Gigantic skyscrapers shooting up to the sky. It's such a vibrant picture. The old and the new of the city, the past and the future of the city crashed into each other. Such a beautiful scene. And look at those folks are working so hard.
Look, I got the stomach. Asked the president, just put me in a suit and put me that Trump face on, and you will never believe it.
You know, all he has to do is put a cheap blonde Elvis wig on,
Yeah,
and the thing is complete.
exactly. No, he has to put orange tan. You know, the suntan on. Then his transformation to Trump is complete. News Force. Firefighter in Kansas City were forced to cut apart a portable toilet with a saw after a man somehow became trapped underneath the seat. Once freed, the crew hosed him off at the fire truck. Please help me. I'm stuck here in the porta potty. Sir, how did he get stuck in the porta potty? I don't know. I was running from shit, but I'm now surrounded by shit. You know what that reminds me of? Majora Mask.
I got nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Moving on. Whitney Cummings, this is from the Vigilant Fox, revealed that Donald Trump whispered to her after she torched him at his own roast. The producer told the comedians Trump was going to run for president. They ignored it. Then Trump's media genius took over. Cummings. They kept telling him he's going to run for president. This is the fact sheets. We're like, okay, we're talking about his college. He had a steak business. We're going to ignore the president thing. That we're just like, that's a stunt. It's silly. Then he gets up there and he says, I'm great. And he's going to call me a whore. He's going to call everyone, whatever. He gets up and goes, what's wrong with with America? All these Hollywood elites are beating me up on being a self-made man. And we're like, what? He's dead ass serious. That was his first step trying to be likable. And it was a genius move. People started blaming us. You made him look likable. You made him seem like an underdog. The roast was his first step. I went hard. I truly kind of felt bad. And I went to him and he pulled me in and he just went, that was great television. The guy is a media genius, quite obviously.
Okay.
So basically he's been preparing this and he used what was going to be a roast to make himself look likable. President Trump just announced that ICE traffic stops will be reinstated after Department of Homeland Security Mark Wayne Mullen suspended them due to recent shootings. You cannot give up one of ICE's most important and effective crime-fighting tools, the traffic stop. Once we do, we're playing right into the criminals' hands. The radical left Democrats would like to see this done, but it won't happen on my watch. ICE, be judicious, fair, and smart. Go back and do your very important jobs. Keep those crime stacks record coming. Remember, you are loved and respected in America. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald Trump. I want 3,000 people a day gone. 3,000. No more than 4,000. George?
I think those numbers are low.
Yeah. Good morning. Ontario is currently facing severe wildfire, and this video is recorded from a locomotive that nearly got engulfed in it. Talk about content creation.
Seriously, we're encased in flames now.
You guys gotta go backwards. Go.
Well, Jody,
Yeah, start moving the locomotive backward. No, we're just going to sit here and, film it. George?
They say this footage is from yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a little older than that. Let that sink in for a moment.
Yeah. So, hey, George, remember when I keep telling you don't know when the time they made it, when they made it, when it happens? Sounds like it's made. Wall Street Apes, Portland police announced that they don't have the staff to handle emergency 911 calls, and it's taken over 40 minutes to respond.
Whoa! New York,
Portland,
Portland. Oh, Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah, Portland, Oregon.
Isn't that the place where they said defund the police?
Yeah,
and isn't that the place where they said they're going to have social workers take over?
yeah,
Isn't that the place where the mayor was invested in this new infrastructure?
yeah. There's also the place where a known in a communist says, "I'm going to get rid of all of this" as a council person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So they are over and they're inundated. Is that right?
yeah. They don't have enough people.
So basically the one single phone operator that's left
Yeah.
is overwhelmed.
Yeah, no. See, the operator is handling the call fine. They just don't have the people response team to actually handle the call.
Oh, that reminds me. I went to a restaurant one time.
Yeah.
And it took like 3 hours to get our food.
Yeah.
And we asked the waiter, and not that we mind because the lady and I were having a great conversation.
Yeah.
We really didn't notice the time until it looked like closing time.
Yeah.
And he said, "What happened?" He says, "Well, our chef quit." I go, "So who's making the dinners?" Right?
Yeah.
He said, "The busboy." I go, "Is he an accomplished cook?" Well, he is now. He was able to get 3 meals out. We laugh so hard. So how does he know the recipes for all these meals? He says he just brings up his phone
and he just reads it.
Yeah, it follows the instructions one at a time.
Yeah, that's why it's taking so long.
I go, does he have any help? He goes, "Have you noticed all the waiters?" We go, "Yeah, what waiters?" He goes, "Yeah, they're all in the kitchen."
Cooking, yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking their own orders.
This is a ladle. Here's a ladle.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a salt shaker. Okay, who's got the salt shaker?
Yeah, but I mean, what was this, like a diner?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a diner. It was a nice restaurant. It was like East Side Mario's kind of thing.
So they should have like a sous chef, so an assistant chef.
Okay, the guy actually quit at that particular time. I don't know what to tell you. I got lucky.
No. I'm saying that you mean the guy quit and he took all the staff with him?
If I
it's like the head chef. The head chef, I quit, but you should have the assistant chef.
If I was smart enough,
yeah,
I would have asked those questions.
Yeah,
but I wasn't
smart enough. All right, a woman was just forced to hold off a naked homeless man trying to grab her 7-year-old without police help because they were busy at 2:30 in the morning, reporting a naked man harassing people in the waterfront park. This escalated to an attempted.
Wait. 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah. Let me finish this. This escalated to an alleged attempt to grab a 7-year-old girl out of her parents' arms. The bureau said their officer were tied up in a barricade with a barricade suspect in a mile away. What are you doing in a water park at 2:30 in the morning?
And you know what? That reminds me. I don't know if this is a joke or not, but I read this. I think it was on X.
I mean, it sounds like a Juicy Smollett situation.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So this guy calls and says, "There's a guy with a gun trying to break into my house."
Yeah.
And the operator says, "I'm sorry, but we don't have anybody to
Mm-hmm.
come and help you, right?" Are you kidding? He goes, "No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you can let him in and give him what he's looking for." I'm not going to let him in. So
You should definitely let him in. It'll be safer that way.
no, no, yeah, exactly. So so the guy
Yeah.
hangs up the phone, and then he
Yeah.
calls back. Goes, "Hey, just to let you know, the guy that's trying to break into my house, right? You don't have to worry about it. I shot him, right?"
Mm.
And he goes, "Really? Really?" He goes, "Yeah, I shot him." Next thing you know, in about 2.5 minutes, multiple police cars came, and
Mm-hmm.
I think the captain or something, right,
Mm-hmm.
said, I thought you said you clearly see they arrested the guy that's trying to break into the house, right?"
Yeah.
And the police captain said something like, "I thought you said you shot the guy." And the guy said to the police captain, "I thought you guys said that you didn't have anyone to come over." Yeah. So, what's the chick doing at 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah. Walking out.
I mean,
I'm
this
sorry. I'm sorry.
this
Would you as a parent, would you walk out with your 7-year-old kid with your wife at a park at 2:30 in the morning?
okay. Well, see, this that's just it, right?
Yeah.
Um, there is something that we all collectively forgot as a society, but there is called first sleep and second sleep. And first sleep is that you go to sleep around 9 and wake up around 2, 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
and you do things for about 1 or 2 hours, and then you have second sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That has been going on for centuries, up until
Yeah.
early 1900s.
Yeah. When all the communists started taking over.
So I think this lady must have been practicing, first and second sleep.
Yeah. You stay up for second sleep during you know in your home. You do a coffee, you do some writings, you do those little things,
Yeah,
and then you
you
go
got it.
back. You don't go outside and take your 7-year-old daughter
Well,
to a park.
sometimes,
Besides, those parks should be closed.
yeah, well, sometimes, the uh, neighbors would visit each other and stuff like that
Yeah.
during between first sleep and second sleep, stuff like that. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, yeah, it's something. It's something to think about.
Uh, hmm. All right. It's kind of interesting. You know what? We never got the story of that one town that basically used up all their budget. Remember the
And go
police
on.
budget? Remember they said, "Oh, we can't no longer service this area because we used up all the budget."
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to that town.
I think they had to shut it down.
Yeah, think so too. Clandestine, here we go. Eyes on. Obama's chief strategy just spilled the beans and revealed exactly what the traitors are afraid of. They're afraid of Trump is going to release evidence of fraud in 2020, which Trump will use to declare a state of emergency and exercise executive power to secure the 2026 midterm. They are terrified of whatever evidence Trump and his intelligence heads are about to present on Thursday, and they're all desperate to preemptively establish the narrative that the evidence is not real, that securing our election is some sort of a violation of democracy. Panic in D.C.
Oh my gosh.
David,
Oh, geez. Oh, do you know? Okay,
Go
corporate
ahead.
speak.
Go ahead.
This is okay. They are so scared of what may happen
Yeah.
that they don't realize that they just spilled the beans themselves.
Right. So basically, the act, because we don't know exactly what Trump is going to say. Until he says it. We've been through this show before. We've done it
Yeah.
so many times where he's like, "Oh no, here's Trump's going to say something amazing. He's going to say, guys, once again, I am the most popular president by far. I closed 8 wars. I got rejected by the Nobel Prize. But I don't care. You know, I don't care. I have made the Abraham Accord. Biden, Sleepy Joe Biden, he got shot, multiple times. With the shots,
The boosters.
the booster. We should put Jill, his wife, in jail for elder abuse because that man should not have been president.
Hey, at least Joe Biden beat cancer.
And he has a book coming out November 17th.
Yes, he's cognitive enough to write a book.
Book.
But he's not. He's cognitive enough to write a book.
Yeah.
Okay, how many words are in a book? I don't know.
I guess if it's
thousands of words.
I guess it depends on your definition of book. I mean, if a book is just a word in a page, then it's between
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the book is auto penned?
Yes. So
every page is just the same signature.
Exactly.
Yeah. How I feel about
it's going to be all about ice creams.
How I feel about the war, auto pen.
Yeah. David Axelrod. If POTUS really trots out Pulit Patel and a crew of political apparatchiks posing an intel expert on Thursday night to announce they have uncovered evidence of foul play in 2020, it'll only heighten fears that he'll claim an emergency down the line and claim extraordinary Fed powers over the election. If so, there are plenty of other signs of manipulation brewing. The most important battles of the midterm may be in the courts. Talk about projecting much.
I'm telling you, you just keep your mouth quiet and do a lot of listening, and you can see it all come apart.
All right. Hey, George, let's play the trailer for I Play Rocky.
Name.
This is Anthony Ipopola, and I only know it because he played Al Pacino in the what was it? The Offer. There you go. The Paramount miniseries, The Offer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this is so now he's moving from Al Pacino to I miss Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
He made that.
I just pulled out Predator from my DVD collection.
Yeah.
Just watched it. Because
Dutch, you son of a bitch. And I think what was amazing is that Arnold was such a exercising freak that in the morning he would exercise, in the evening after shooting he would exercise.
And they all exercised, I know, just to keep up.
Exactly. That's why they had all those ridiculous muscles. It's like the beginning, because you can tell the beginning part of the movie, they're like, okay, they're fairly muscular, but as the movie is progressing, you see them getting more swole.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Blonde Golf Girl. And yet they keep voting for Portland. Yes, they do. Because they're selecting it.
It's suicide empathy.
Well, it's two things. It's what George says, and also because the media, the election is not secure over there, so they can manipulate all they want because people are already primed to say that the blue states are or the blue votes are winning.
Yeah, just like California.
Exactly.
They see a third runner up get all the votes, like all the
A
votes,
vote.
right?
Yes.
Nothing for the second place, nothing for the
In the
first
first
place.
place.
Just somehow get all the votes.
Votes.
What does
Yes.
the news say? Oh yeah, this is just a fluke.
A fluke. A fluke.
That's that's statistically impossible.
Yeah. No. It's manipulations. Paul Sperry, the White House is getting pushback from the big three TV networks over carrying Thursday primetime address live because AOC and the Dems are claiming that Trump is just going to rehash baseless conspiracy theories, 2020 election rigged stolen, even though Trump's promised really big news flanked by both CIA and FBI chiefs bringing receipts. Blackout media bias.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The more the media blacks it out, the more the message gets out.
By the way, who's actually watching terrestrial television these days?
Only Matlock.
Yes, it has to be.
Matlock.
Yeah. Blonde Goth Girl. Funny how defunding the police never result in tax rebate for resident. Wonder where the money.
Whoa, that's good.
Oh, it's simple. Don't you know all the NGO to give free cracks to the homeless?
Oh my gosh, the blonde goth girl with the win.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what an observation.
Yeah.
So basically, if Mondani defunds the New York police,
yeah.
So where's the tax rebate to the people?
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Oh, by the way, do you know how much money is the budget for New York police?
$300-400. $600. Two cows, a sheep, and a wild hog.
No, it's $6.14 billion.
That's a lot of billion.
To put it in perspective, the whole state of Florida, the state, not a county, not a city, the state of Florida is roughly that amount.
Wow.
And I want to make sure, because they're going to say, no, it isn't. Okay. So 2026-27 is 117.6 billion. But, and I want to go with a big but, is that a lot of it is conservative and all that jazz. Okay. All right, Eric, the Senate is holding an anti-taxpayer fraud meeting right now with Nick Shirley and James O'Keefe. And the stunning new footage shows every single Democrat is empty. It's like a show, George. 100% of the Democrats on the committee were invited. 0 showed up. The party of fraud. They know about the fraud and are complicit. Fox, we have a shot of empty seats all the way to the right. Empty seats where Democrat would be sitting. Democrats don't care about defrauding the American people.
Yeah. If they were there, their questions would have to be self-incriminating.
Mm-hmm. They can't be there. Let's see. Moving on. All right, Colonel Town walking with a rant. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm at the point where I'm not sad about this. I'm furious that the U.S. government has consciously decided to infiltrate our country with terrorists, narco traffickers, pedos, and prey on us like fucking video game. I'm sick of people tiptoeing around the fact that Congress, the Supreme Court, and every facet of the federal, including our military, sat idly by while the invasion occurred, and now the same effing generals wants to lecture us on how awful Trump is because he's at least trying to address and fight back. Think about it for a second. These effing generals gleefully commanded troops in Afghanistan and Iraq for 20 years, used ROE's guarantee to get way more of our military killed than absolutely necessary so the CIA could control their opium and take out the CIA former partner Saddam. Why? Because you were told terrorism. Yes, these countries produce terrorists. The CIA pay for, by the way, and we have to fight that over there. The 1 and 2 star all got promoted to 4-star and set in the Pentagon while those same terrorists were flown into the U.S., escorted via NGOs that Congress funded with our taxes into a country wide open borders while we were being exhorted to pay people to stop it, and the military whose job is to protect the U.S., not some effing hellhole on the other side of the war that grows opium that the CIA wants and terrorists that the CIA trains to use the inside Western country. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of pansy-ass Supreme Court justice whining about being scared when people are being brutally raped, throat slit, assassinated, drugged, tortured, and the entire family wiped out in an instant by an illegal alien driving their truck into 5 or 4 cars. Bitch, you have no idea what's being afraid is unless you try to understand a 5-year-old girl being snatched out of your yard, brutal torture, brutally raped, and murder. If you can't do the job, get your ass back in the kitchen and allow somebody else who can't step in. We have a country to save, and if it exceeds your ability to perform, step aside. This goes for the Department of Homeland Security as well. And she's responding, breaking a man running from an encounter with U.S. Immigration Agency in Florida struck and killed by a tractor trailer. That's hilarious. So, well, she's expressing her frustration, George. And usually when we say that, it's you're right and you need to step back. Get some clarity because you're allowing your emotion cloud your feelings. George, comments?
Yep.
All right. Right Angle News, 77-year-old woman is now speaking out after the state of Florida sent her a randomized license plate number that appears to read squeeze ass.
She is so lucky.
Exactly.
She is so lucky.
Yeah.
What the hell is she complaining about?
Oh, it's she, to give an update to the story, she did finally come around to the humor of it and say it was distant of it, but she's like, oh no, what is everybody going to think about its emotion? And then when everybody starts laughing and they probably say, hey, Karen, what? Remember Kramer and Assman? Then she got it.
Beautiful.
Wall Street Apes. Charges has been brought against a 16-year-old boy and 16-year-old girl who carried out the deadly mass shooting in Illinois. 7 people were shot at different locations throughout the city. 5 of them died. Media report has been conveniently left out of the races of the 2 shooters, but I am able to confirm they were both black. Mugshots are not released because they're underage. The 16-year-old boy is from East St. Louis, charged as an adult with 5 counts of first-degree murder and other felony, including dismemberment of the victim. 15-year-old girl is his girlfriend and a relative of the victim. Prosecutor seeking to try her as an adult.
If they're being tried as an adult, why can't they be treated as adults and release the photos?
Because they're not formally.
They haven't been convicted yet.
Right. They haven't been formally done it, so they're still considered as minors.
Yeah, they could be innocent.
Thomas Ladders 7481. Why did you Canucks set the forest fire? It looks like piss in New England. Because we knew that it would look like piss in New England, and we wanted to show our anger for you guys making Canada lose in the World Cup this year.
We didn't lose. We just haven't won yet.
Yes,
There's Metabots, right? And
I remember Metabots.
how each robot fights in an arena just like Pokemon and all that stuff,
Yeah,
and everyone's trying to be the best.
the best it can ever
But
be.
there is one Metabot
Who is the best?
that is the best Metabot and has never lost a fight,
Yeah,
right?
because it never bit fought.
It- it- well, yeah, that's because she never lost a fight because she never lost, and that's the medical Metabot,
Yeah,
the nurse Metabot.
yeah.
Yeah, what a great gag.
Thomas Ladder, 7481 blast. Yes. This is from Brian Cates. The problem isn't SCOTUS justice who can be intimidated via threat into changing how she's ruling on the court. If we remove the violent organized mob who's been systematically and regularly threatening her for the past several years, her own personal bravery would not matter. The organized mobs are still there. Even if Judge Barrett left tomorrow, the organized mob making threat would simply pick up another target. The solution to this is simple. It's not to swap out judges until you find the one that can't be intimidated by threats of violence into voting how the left demands. I see a lot of you are thinking Barrett is the real problem here. No, she is not. Looks like looks like they want to.
Can't talk about that, man.
They want me to talk about this. It was a little warning. It's a little love tap. The problem is George Soros and the Neville Roy Singhams out there funding all this leftist mob shit. Translation, Mike David. She is now publicly admitting she is compromised by threat against her own family. Yeah, okay, simple. Get rid of the source of the problems. Oh, and what's the source? Those billionaires are using our taxpayer money to fund those organizations. And you'll see those mobs go away real quick.
Oh yeah.
Matt Van Swole video footage has been released that allegedly showed the condition of a home that 16 children were rescued in Ohio. An 18-month-old baby was living here. 2 children are currently in level 1 trauma center because of their condition as pure evil. So this is the condition that they were in.
What happened? They were abandoned? What happened?
No, these were human trafficker and they were in squalder.
Oh my gosh.
This is what you're seeing. This is what their living condition. So they were rescued. Glenn Beck. I think we are watching a real life version of The Apprentice right now with Mark Rubio. Years ago, one of Trump's sons told me that his dad had a strict rule for his kids. If you ever want to take over this business, you have to know every single job. You sweep the floor, you learn the pipe fitting, you pour the concrete. Why? Because if you don't know what everyone else does, people are going to BS you. That's what I believe he's doing with Rubio. He has worn 4 hats at the same time. Secretary of State, USAID Director, National Security Advisor, even acting archivist of the United States. If there's a fire anywhere on the planet, Trump tells Marco to go out there and hold the hose. So, is Trump training up Mark Rubio to be his presidential successor? It sure looks like that way to me, but what do you think? I think it's
yes.
I think it's called narrative seeding. And yes, we have talked about this before, George. Looks like people are starting to get to the point that they're realizing that as well.
Yeah.
Because you don't see, to all respect, JD Vance. JD Vance seems to be like the fun guy. But Mark Rubio's, you see, like, hey, he's, with all the memes, I will be the president.
No, that thinking is solid. That's solid thinking. If you want to know how to get the job done, you got to know every aspect of that job.
Exactly. Nicholas Holzer, MPH. A recent study found that crewment terminates the explosive diarrhea parasite. Coumarment reduces the cytospora shredding by 93.5% and eliminated detectable parasite in animal models. Under the electron microscope, the Coumarment treated cytospora ochris.
Sorry, curcumin.
Curcumin, excuse me.
Yeah, that's part of the protocols that Dr. Peter McCullough says.
Yes,
you should have
curcumin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're on the protocol, you don't have to worry about this parasite thing. It's already being treated.
Yeah, and also curcumin is easy to get apparently because it's very easy to get.
Yeah, it's over the counter.
And by the way, just so you know, we're not doctors. We're not giving medical advice.
Nope, we're just saying how easy it is. Spencer Pratt. Naida Rahman has made her district so filthy, you can't even do a quick news hit without cockroaches crawling all over you like some Mumbai slum. The median home prices here are $1.5 million. KTLA 5 morning news.
No way.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's a lot more comfortable at this hour, but we're still in the 80s here in the valley. So overnight temperatures not necessarily dropping, and this leads to less recovery time from the daytime heat. And
I have to hand it to her. She was really calm.
I don't know if she knew that was there at that point.
So those fly?
Yeah, they do fly. That's like a flying cockroach.
Oh, Eric.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's our Rachel Minitoff, who is so professional. She kept her cool. There's no way I would have been able to keep
No way.
You could tell.
She probably wasn't sure what it was. You just know there's something.
Something large.
No.
At the end, I have to say I'm so relieved that it jumped onto the mic because it looked like it was going to crawl like
into her shirt or in her hair.
And I was like,
I'm beginning to see something. I'm beginning to see an origin story here. Copyright GeorgePeterGatsis, 2026.
All right.
Cockroach girl.
While
doing a news report, she gets bitten by a radioactive cockroach.
Oh no! No.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes. And and the difference between this superhero cockroach girl and every other superhero.
What?
Everybody saw her origin story. So the gag is, right? A cockroach girl, she's not struggling to keep her secret identity. She's struggling to find a secret identity.
Exactly. The reverse. Everywhere she goes,
why she's having a hard time?
Why?
It's because those antennas and the 6 additional arms just make it difficult to find a secret identity.
You made it worse. I thought you were going to say she just releases a pheromone that attracts all the cockroaches near her.
Well, she is on her way to fight the boss level for to be queen of the cockroaches.
Is there queen cockroaches?
I don't know.
All right. Lives a TikTok. The husband of Caitlin, Tracy, posted a video crying after his Canadian wife was arrested for allegedly assaulting a teen girl wearing Trump-themed attires in New Jersey. He conveniently leaves out why his wife was arrested. If you're a foreigner and you come here to assault an American citizen, you will be deported.
Duh.
This is where, she forgot she was America. She's like, she thought she was in Canada. It's like, nope, now you're in Canada. Let's see. Thomas Ladder, 7481. DEI Spider-Man.
Yes.
Cockroach, radioactive cockroach.
Smells a pie anytime.
No, that gives another connotation that we don't want to. We don't want to bury ourselves into. All right. President Trump is preparing to drop bombshell in prime time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. The White House addresses tomorrow night. It's a really big news and will likely involve election security. Our Trump has to shape up. We're talking about Thursday. It doesn't get bigger. Without free and fair election, you don't have a country. The GOP is running out of time to pass the Save American Act. Hurry up. I'm telling you, I feel like if he doesn't really talk about it, it's going to be a rug pull. It's going to be a rug pull of epic proportions.
Yep.
Moving on. I wrote a book. Was I president? The Joe Biden story.
It's so accurate. It's so accurate.
You can pre-order it and get it November 17, 2026.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, Jack. My first memories of being president was just sniffing something nice and small. I don't remember what.
No, I got a better one. My first memories of being president is when they woke me up and said, "You're the big cheese now."
Cheese? Where? I don't smell it.
I was on the toilet.
Wait,
doing one of those numbers.
Wait.
And then they come in and said, "Mr. President, we need your help." And I said, "Where? Where?"
Yeah. No. My greatest memory is when I share a tear at Lady Gaga singing in my inaugural day.
Inaugural.
Jill was just pushing me over. DC Litstone, odd post from the White House and reposted by Trump. What could they ever be pointing at? Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon logo and SpongeBob hits at Epstein White House. I don't know. I think it's pretty fun at Bikini Bottoms.
Ah, jeez.
The Treasury Secretary Scott Bassett, as America commemorates the 250th years of independence, the U.S. Mint will begin striking this new $1 gold coin in honor of the enduring legacy of liberty and lasting symbol of patriotism. Featuring President Trump, it celebrates strength of American values and the promise of a nation dedicated to preserving freedom for all. And they're using his mugshot as the portrayal.
And that's legit, eh?
Yeah. A $1 gold coin.
Wait, how much is a $1 gold coin?
It's a $1 gold coin.
Yes, but how much is a $1 gold coin worth?
Depending on how much gold it is, but how much is the $1 gold coin worth? Let's see. A genuine gold coin is worth between $196 to $200.
Yeah, let that sink in for a moment.
So if it's actually,
how much is the Trump $1 gold coin going to cost me?
Well, depends how much gold is actually in there. Because if it's just plated, it'll probably be $1. But if it's actually contained golds, that might cost you, $47 dollars to a lot of money. You just have to watch where he gives those coins out. Watch who gets those coins. Moving on. President Trump demands New York Governor Kathy Hochul immediately rescind her one-year ban on new AI data centers. The radical left Democrats must not allow to cause us to use data centers, AI, and all this incredible new technology to China and other countries. New York State has made a terrible decision. All of this income and other benefits are going to the red states and some blue, where data centers are sought as cash cows with lower taxes and record-setting jobs. They must pay their own water and power, and any leftover goes back to the state and local community. Data centers are tremendous wins for the states, and communities are lucky enough to get them. New York should change its policy immediately. I'm pretty sure this is a Golden Dome, George.
It's amazing to say this, but I think Kathy Hochul is the only smart politician who calls bullshit on the data centers.
Yep. Well, we also kind of banned data center, but he's not saying anything over here in Florida.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think is really going on? There's no way she would say no to commerce. Money.
I think this is a Golden Dome.
You think?
It has to be. You don't waste all that money for something that we already could show. We have shown that you don't need such a big data centers. You can hook up 1,000 mini Apple Mini Macs, and they'll have the same computing power than what the data centers are allegedly supposed to be handling.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So, I don't think so, Bob. I believe this is a military thing, and those data centers are either one, new super security prisons, or two, they're part of the logistics for the AI communication with Starlinks and military protection of the Iron Dome, or Golden Dome, as one would say.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. I could be off the mark completely. I don't know. Justin, Senator Rick Scott, and Mike Lee are now demanding the GOP leaders to call off August recess until the Safe American Act is sealed into law. We have to work 7 days a week. We got 50 votes for the House version of the Safe American Act. Do everything. Attach it to a spending bill. Attach it to the National Defense Authorization Act. We got to stay here. We got to go through August, all through September, all through. And I mean, we should work the rest of the years. Heresy. How dare you actually work?
Yep. It's almost like they expect results.
Yeah. Ludicrous.
Yes.
Moving on. Lose MD. 12,000 people are laughing at this vaccine propaganda by the WHO, World Health Organization. Vaccination helped prevent cancer caused by infections.
What?
Yeah. From the WHO. Vaccination prevents cancer caused by infections.
Hey, if it's the WHO and they say it's, what, okay, we got nothing to say about the WHO except, just figure it out.
Yeah. I believe it's figuring out. I think we play this one. Let's do this one. It's like I'm trying to achieve this level of autism, but with Pokemons. All right.
Yesterday we lost Sam Neill, and obviously there is only one movie that I have to put on today. Thank you for everything, Sam. You are an incredible actor. You seemed like such a nice guy. Jurassic Park is such an important movie for me. Dr. Alan Grant, oh my God, one of the best. Thanks for everything, Sam.
Alan, this species of Variform has been extinct since the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is a
Laser discs, yes.
Jealous. He actually built himself a old version Blockbusters.
That was beautiful. I was more interested in the Blockbusters and Sam Neill, of course.
Yeah.
Than every other story that we ran so far.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Okay. New York Post. AOC argues that networks have an ethical obligation not to air Trump's upcoming speech about elections.
If they have an ethical obligation, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. So stupid. Now people are going to have to watch this. Let's see. Here you go. We'll end with this.
Communism is so often described as an ideology or a belief that exists somewhere other than in the United States. Let me ask you, sir, just how serious a threat to our national security are these communist subversive activities in the United States today?
Well, I think they're serious. I think it's a matter that we should continue to give great care and attention to. We should support the laws which the United States has passed in order to protect us from those who would destroy us from within. We should sustain the Department of Justice in its efforts and the FBI, and we should be continually alert. I think if the United States is maintaining a strong society here in the United States, I think that we can meet any internal threat. The major threat is external and will continue.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. It conducts the Cold War, in short, with a wartime discipline no democracy would ever hope or wish to match. Nevertheless, every democracy recognizes the necessary restraints of national security. And the question remains whether those restraints need to be more strictly observed if we are to oppose this kind of attack as well as outright invasion.
Okay. And Thomas Ladder 7481. We choose to go to the moon and do the other things. John F. Kennedy. Yes. In his famous speech. All right. And we're done for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. George, what's your final thoughts?
I think Trump's going to troll people tomorrow.
Oh, most likely. Or it's going to be the biggest upset, and people are going to be screaming throughout the weekend. We'll find out tomorrow, one way or the other.
They're going to get you. They're going to get you.
All right. Thank you to Blonde Goth Girl. Thank you to Thomas Ladders 7481. Thank you to Lurkers Bot. Thank you to everybody else. We'll see you tomorrow for more.
I believe that together we can make America great again. I believe that together we can make America great again.